First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Stop after us. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this team
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he helped.
He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive. So the Hurricanes offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kurt, let's take a quick look at the impact players. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive. The ball is loose. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's reeled in. It's Washington. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return. Tackle at the center. And the UMass offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They've already gone for it 4 times and covered it twice. Here comes a 5th. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers the fumble. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Canes. The UMass offense takes the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking for his big tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Makes a quick grab. And we're able to get him down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
He's got it for a big game. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal, and here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The fourth quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. And a sophomore making an impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
With the catch, it's Washington. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen.
You see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here.
He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, UMass.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the UMass offense is back out there. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Another positive game by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker.
The UMass offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponent up.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of...
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Great call here going that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And he's brought down. A sack. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense in a split backfield now. QB tries it again here on second and 10. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Touchdown, Minuteman. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know...
The Minutemen offense back on the field now. There's the handoff. Just trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. An explosive game, big play, and moves the ball inside the 40. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And now the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Touchdown, UMass. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Nice job here with the game on the line. This offensive line gets a nice push, and the back gets it into the end zone to give them a lead. Now you look at this, less than 2 minutes to go in the national title. You're up by 1. Obviously, you go for 2 here to give yourself a 3-point lead.
And the UMass offense is back out there. Defense did a great job preserving a 1-point lead. Now can the offense put something together, help ice this game? Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Minutemen.
First big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
So first and 10, our first play of overtime.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
How about that, Chris? Unbelievable. Our first play into overtime, and we got a touchdown.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UMass Minutemen.
Welcome to home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the third-ranked team. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Washington. Stopped after making the catch. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Caught close to the marker. It's Washington. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing.
And the defense got him at the 27.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long, putting them in a great position to be successful.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The UMass offense returns to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down here at the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking downfield, it's Presley. He's got his man. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. Balls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That receiver found the open space in zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
That's caught. It's Washington. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They looked like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The aerial assault continues. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. A sweet return after the pick. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Presley. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it. By time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UMass.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late, they keep putting up numbers.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Scanning the field, it's Presley. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Tackle is made after the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Gets it out quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a really film session on Monday.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Touchdown, Minutemen! A great catch and run for 6. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off block.
He lobs one high down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Turns it on in midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down for the offense.
Got it.
Back to throw, it's Presley. He's going to take off. On the move is the 30. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. Trying to get to him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Coming after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won.
He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! First down here for the offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the air. It's Presley. Finds his back in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Makes the catch. It's Frederick. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Dances away from the heat. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Got it! Touchdown, Minuteman! And the beatdown has ensued. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all